Good morning, everyone. I'm here at Brownsville Community Center, right here with Quinn Bro, Pensacola Chamber's very own. First off, thank you very much, Quinn. I'd like you to introduce yourself and then tell us what we're doing here at Brownsville Community Center today.
Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Quinn Bro. I am the Program Director of Leadership Pensacola at the Pensacola Chamber of Commerce. Today, we are actually having our Startup Source Pensacola Resource Fair, or Expo, for entrepreneurs. The goal of this event was to bring all of the support organizations in one area for entrepreneurs to be able to get all the resources they need rather than having to leave one building, go to another building, drive across town, drive across the bridge. They can do it all in one area. So Startup Source Pensacola is a collaborative effort amongst support organizations within the community, and we're looking forward to having more entrepreneurs grow. We believe that small businesses are a big part of economic development. So yeah, we really encourage everybody to come out, experience what we have going on. We're here from 10 to 2 today at Brownsville Community Center. And then we also have Sonny's Barbecue. So if you're hungry, at least come take a break with us, come have some lunch. So yeah, definitely come out and hear more about what we have going on. We have a number of support organizations that'll be coming to talk about more how they support entrepreneurship. No matter what level of entrepreneur you are, you have those resources available to you, and you have somebody here to guide you through it.
Yeah, I love that you've brought everyone here together, all of these supporting organizations. I think what many people understand is that it becomes very difficult to try to get all of these resources. I think what might not be known is what resources are actually available. There are a ton of resources available for business owners, entrepreneurs, but now they're all in one place, at least for today. Yeah. Now, Startup Source Pensacola is an opportunity to kind of have, a hub, per se, to be able to communicate with all these organizations to find out what resources are available. Absolutely. And the Greater Pensacola Chamber is a big part of this new entity, Startup Source Pensacola, along with many other partners, and we're actually about to hear from some of those. Yeah. Now, what are some of the greatest challenges that you've seen that entrepreneurs have that might be able to be solved here today?
Yeah, so all of us have friends, family, those who have great ideas, but then they get paralysis because they don't know where to start. So the goal of it all is to actually be aware of what resources are available. So really it's more so having that great idea and then putting that idea to work and putting it to action. So what we're trying to do is not prolong that process, but get you started and get you activated. So a lot of the things that I've been realizing about entrepreneurs, they don't necessarily know all of the resources that you have, whether it's discounted, whether it's free, whether it's in-kind services. It's a lot of different things here in the room that can get you started once you have that idea. And even if you just want to figure out what exactly you're trying to do, you can figure that out here in the room today, and then you can grow and expand from this point.
Now, speaking of price, is there a price to get into the expo today for someone who just wants to see what's available?
Free 99.
Free 99. I love free 99. All right, cool. So one last question about Startup Source Pensacola. Yeah. If someone out there is watching and they have resources that might be available for entrepreneurs and business owners, how can they get involved and help support Startup Source Pensacola?
Yeah, so you can definitely reach out to me directly, Quinn Bro. So you can email me at qbro@pensacolachamber.com. That's QBREAUX@pensacolachamber.com. And then you can also call the chamber. We can get you connected, get you more information, more resources. But we do meet once a month on the last Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. at the Pensacola Chamber of Commerce, located downtown on Garden Street in DeVillers at the old PSC building. We meet there at 9:30 a.m. So you can get involved.
All right, fantastic. And that's Q-Bro, like in Louisiana. Yeah. B-R-E-A-U. Oh, like LSU. Oh, yeah. With the X at the end. Yeah. So be sure to get that. Now, we're actually going to hear from some of our supporting organizations here. Who do we got up first?
So first we have Carolyn Freeze with Career Source Escarosa.
All right, so Miss Carolyn Freeze, she's going to step right up over here and take over. All right, Miss Carolyn, you actually are with the Greater Pensacola Chamber and Career Source Escarosa in this great partnership that we have with you all. So please tell us a little bit about yourself, and then tell us about how Career Source Escarosa can help entrepreneurs and business owners in our area.
Be happy to do that, Lico. So in my role at the Chamber and CareerSource Escarosa, I'm Director of Workforce Development. So I work with the businesses to understand what their needs are from a workforce perspective, and then I also work with the educators and other nonprofits in the area that are kind of building that pipeline workforce going forward. So whether somebody's looking to hire a new employee straight out of college, or if you have existing employees that you're looking to upskill and train for a new technology or a new product that you may have at your business. We also work with Florida Makes, which is the manufacturing extension partnership here in Florida. So lots of opportunities there. So today specifically we're representing CareerSource Escarosa and some of the business services that we offer that are offered to all businesses, whether you're a startup entrepreneur or a business that's been around for a long time and has thousands of employees. So we've got a lot of opportunities. We have on-the-job training grants. So a lot of times when you hire that first person, it's kind of difficult to teach them your processes, and maybe they're not as productive as they will be eventually. So we can help cover some of the salary for that person during that first, say, 6 months while they just start with you. We also have employed worker training grants where you're looking to upskill existing employees that you have, maybe teach them a new technology or a new process you have. We also, for entrepreneurs in particular, since you're like a one-man or a one-woman show at your company and you have to do all sorts of things and wear all sorts of hats, we offer the Metrics Learning Platform. So let's see, you're an amazing baker and you start a bakery, but you don't know the first thing about accounting. So you can go through Metrics Learning Platform to learn the basics. You're not going to become an accountant and get your certification by any stretch, but you'll be able to keep the books for your company. And in addition, we also have QuickBooks training is available through this Metrics Learning Platform. And there's all sorts of other business-related skills, up to 7,000 courses that are available. Everything from, like I said, accounting and QuickBooks to if you're an IT person and you want to get a CompTIA certification, you can take that training through this platform for free and then go out and take your certification test elsewhere. Lots of opportunities. And like I said, over 7,000 courses. I can't even begin to say what they all are here today. But if you look online or come back here and see us or contact us at CareerSource Escarosa, we can go ahead and tell you more information about that.
Carolyn, thank you so much for that breakdown. So just for people who are out there, I think maybe if they have heard of CareerSource Escarosa, it's always been affiliated with job seekers and maybe businesses that are looking for job seekers and trying to connect them, which is fantastic. But what you're talking about is if you're already a business owner or maybe you're a solopreneur and you are looking for some resources, CareerSource Escarosa provides that for you as well, which is maybe something that many did not know about, especially some of those free resources. Now, what process does a person have to go through to actually take advantage of those services? Do they need to come into the office? Is there an interview? Do they just go online and sign up? What's that process look like?
The easiest way to do is you can either call CareerSource Escarosa. We're CareerSourceEscarosa.com is our website. You can find the phone numbers on there. We have 3 locations in the 2 counties. In Escambia County, we have a North County operation up in Century, and our main operation is here in Pensacola. We also have another career center that's over in Santa Rosa County in Milton. So you can go in there, you can call the main number and talk to people. Ask for the business services team. That's who you really want to talk to. And you mentioned job seekers. I completely forgot to mention Employ Florida. So we also can help you post jobs. Again, for a small business, for a startup, you probably don't have your own HR department, so you're wearing that human resources hat as well and doing your own hiring. Well, we have a whole team of business services folks that can help you with that hiring. So we can help you put your job description together. We can help you post jobs. We can help you do the research to determine what you may need to pay those people to be competitive with other people in the area. And we can also help you get those jobs posted. We can help you screen the candidates. We can help you do the interviewing. We can put together lists of questions you should be asking and that sort of thing. So lots of things we can do to help entrepreneurs, small businesses, and large businesses.
All right, well, thank you so much, Carolyn. This is Carolyn Fries with CareerSource Escarosa and also Workforce Development with the Greater Pensacola Chamber. Thank you so much for letting us know all the resources that you have that are available. If you'd like to speak with her more, come on up here to Brownsville Community Center until 2 p.m. today. And don't forget to get your Sonny's lunch in the middle of the day as well. So thank you so much, Carolyn. I appreciate it. All right, so next up we have Lloyd Richard with the Kukua Institute. Here he is, the infamous Lloyd. Hey, Lloyd.
How's it going, man? Good to see you.
Lloyd has also, been very involved with the chamber, and we sure do appreciate your support. You know so much about what kind of struggles and challenges that business owners and entrepreneurs have been faced with, especially in the last few years. You're also really in touch with how technology can help these people kind of forward their business, and you know about a lot of the tools that maybe many do not know out there. But Lloyd, first off, I'd love for you to introduce yourself.
Yes.
Tell us who you are. Tell us what the Kukua Institute is, and then finish that off with what resources does Kukua Institute have for business owners and entrepreneurs?
Fantastic. I'm Lloyd Richard, and I'm the board chair at the Kukua Institute. And we do a variety of programs to support our community and like economic development, community development, but we kind of focus in three areas. One is we help people learn about the history of the community through AI, robotics, and virtual reality. Then the second thing we do is we work with the workforce folks to like connect people with all these tech-related career roles that are out there for them. Companies like Google, Microsoft, AWS, IBM, they all have training programs for tech-related roles, and some of them are actually non-technical, but they are high-paying jobs that you can go through there. But that's just connecting, helping people, the workforce, get trained, and we call that our Innovation Skills Initiative. So we want to train the workforce that does innovation to create all these new things, leveraging all the technology that's out there. And finally, we're here today as a part of this Entrepreneur Resource Expo to make people aware of the resources that are available for startups and entrepreneurs. So we focus more on the startups, and so you got Main Street businesses and you have startups. And the thing about startups, there's a whole startup ecosystem. So there's an ecosystem that helps you when you're at the idea stage, all the way till you get ready to sell your business. And what's the neat opportunity there is, way before you launch, you get help, you get money, you get free software, you get all these things, and we're just trying to make people aware of them so that they don't have to go out there trying to figure out all this stuff today. So today we have like 25 or more local organizations, but there's like tens of thousands of national organizations all over the world that help you with what you're trying to do. So it's not just what's local. So we, like even for our nonprofit Kukua Institute, we are part of the Google for nonprofits. We are part of the Microsoft for nonprofits. We leverage programs here in the community that provide work experience for the people in the workforce, and they come work for us. And like the lady out there doing registration, she's through the Career Source. And she works 20 hours a week for us, and we don't have to pay her.
Yeah.
She works.
Hey.
So there's all these kind of resources out
yeah.
there that people need to find out about and get connected to.
Yeah.
And there's just so many, and there's a lot of confusion about the resources. So the main thing we try to do with the founders is, when you have an idea and your goal is to get to this milestone called product market fit, and at product market fit, you got everything's working and you're ready to scale, and you're making money, so you can maybe buy some of the stuff you need, but until you get to that point, where do you get help from?
Yeah.
So where do you get the money from?
Right.
So we teach you the best practices for doing that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we do a weekly program on Thursday evening. So we've been doing that for over 4 years. We did, last week was our 200th event, so we've been doing it, and that's available for people to attend. You can get the link to that from our website. And so we have cohorts that we do for black founders, like a 30-day program and a 90-day program. But for all founders, we give them access to our training program. So we have two of the world's leading training platforms for entrepreneurs. And if you're here today, anybody that comes here today, we're going to invite them. They get that training for free.
Cool.
So that's pretty nice. So it literally teaches you how to grow and scale your business from the idea stage.
Well, I love it. Man, that was a lot of information. Well, we've got some more people that we're going to talk to, so we can't cover everything.
Yeah.
But one thing that I did want to get was, what does someone need to do to get involved with all those things? Do they just need to show up? Do they just need to go to Kukua Institute's website to find out where those resources are? Is there a cost to it? So just what's the barrier of entry, or is there no barrier?
There's no barrier. There's no barrier to entry. You go to for our stuff. You go to kukuainstitute.org and click on the Get Started page, and there's a list of things there that you can connect to. There's also a database there that you can call Founders Opportunities. You connect to, and it shows you a lot of the resources that are available for you from all over the world.
Man, that is amazing. Well, Lloyd, thank you so much for your time.
Okay.
Appreciate your support and everything that you're doing for our community and for startups and for entrepreneurs. So be sure to check out kukuainstitute.org. You can find out all those, or you can come down here right now and visit Lloyd until 2 p.m. today at Brownsville Community Center. Thanks a lot, Lloyd. All right, and so we've got our next representative up here. Hello. Now, so I'm doing excellent, by the way. Thank you so much for participating in the Resource Expo. Now, what I'm going to do is I'd love for you to introduce yourself to our audience. For those who don't know you, you're a familiar face to me, of course. I see you all over. But then tell us about your organization and then what your role is in providing resources for entrepreneurs and business owners here in our area.
Amazing. Thank you. Hi to all you watching. Come out and join us. There's great stuff here, great resources. My name is Megan Boggs, and I have the proud honor to be the president of the Veterans Business Collective for the Pensacola chapter. We just launched our chapter here. I was a part of it in North Carolina and am so excited to bring it to Pensacola because I know what it can do for our businesses. You do not have to be a veteran business to join us. You just need to come out and support. We will raise funds throughout the year, and in December, collectively, we get to hear what our veteran businesses do in Pensacola and then provide a grant to those veteran businesses. So we network once a month, come out, build community, support us. If you are a part of our collective, you have access to our website and our free job board here in Pensacola if you're looking to hire veterans and military spouses. The best part too is that we have collectives throughout, and so active duty members are free to join. So if you're an active duty entrepreneur or a military spouse entrepreneur, we have the ability to tell the next collective that you're on your way, how incredible you are, and to help promote you. Come on out. Thank you to the Chamber for hosting us. Come see us. Visit us on our website for veteranbusinesscollective.org.
All right, fantastic. Well, Megan, first off, we love that you came down here and that you're keeping your talent down here. We love it when talent from outside comes here and comes here to stay. So thank you so much. We hope you're enjoying the time that you've had in Pensacola. Now, for your organization, you were talking about some of the opportunities that you all provide, especially, when you're able to provide that money in the end. Now, how does someone get involved? Do they have to, is there a sign-up process? What's the criteria to be able to be involved?
Yeah, so if you're an active duty service member or a military spouse of an active duty service member, you are completely free to join. If you are a veteran-owned business, it is only $100 for the entire year. If you are a supporting business, you are $200 for the entire year. That's it to join us. So very affordable to be a part of our collective. We meet once a month for dinner at the American Legion, Post 340. Come on out, have dinner with us. It's provided by our sponsor of the evening. And then we'll also start doing some warrior coffees at some veteran coffee shops in our area to support them.
All right, so the two events that you're talking about, the warrior event at the coffee shops and then also the dinner, do you have to be pre-registered first, or is this one of those events where you can, just show up and then, you do whatever you need to do at check-in or something like that? How does that work?
Yeah, so you can pre-register if you would like through our Facebook or our LinkedIn to let us know that you're coming. It allows the sponsor to know how much food to provide because I'm Italian, and so I'm a food pusher and I make sure there's way too much food everywhere. But you also come feel us out. Your first meeting is free. Come get to know us, see if this is what you're about. There's no pressure to join us. We just really want to lift up everybody. I am a native Pensacolian, so I was excited to come home. My husband is active duty, so when I was coming back, they asked me to launch it, and I saw the good thing. My business personally is because the Veteran Business Collective saw what I was doing for small nonprofits and helped me start my own business. So it's a great resource, and it's an incredible thing coming here.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, Megan, thanks again for you. Thanks for your organization for supporting businesses out there. Can you say the website one more time for anyone who wants to check that out?
Yeah. Visit us at the veteransbusinesscollective.org.
Okay, excellent. Well, thanks again, Megan.
Thank you.
You can go to the website and get info, or you can come up here until 2 p.m. and pay Megan a visit. So thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, so next up we have Patrick. Now, Patrick is affiliated with more than one organization, I feel like, because you've got your hands in so many things, and it's been really wonderful to see what you're doing. You know, I see that you have a role with 1 Million Cups. You've got a role with Florida West and the CoLab and everything, and you provide resources to entrepreneurs and business owners alike. So, Patrick, for those who don't know you, please introduce yourself and then tell us about the organization that you're representing here today.
Thank you, Lico. I am representing CoLab Pensacola and also 1 Million Cups. CoLab is a program for businesses in the early stage. It's a partnership between Florida West and Pensacola State College. The purpose of the building is to provide not just facilities, but connections into other resources. This event today is actually a collaborative effort that several of us have met at the Chamber to discuss and put together. So we really appreciate all the Chamber's support with actually being key to and fundamentally making this happen. So we are in a college building. Pensacola State College owns that facility, and under state law, colleges and universities can lease part of their facilities for certain defined purposes. So there are rules in the statutes, and then from those rules we derive our targeting of who's going to be qualified. Basically, scalable ventures, firms that are under 25 employees. You can be in a program for no more than 5 years. And we prefer to look at firms whose revenues and their plan for marketing will create more than half of the revenues from out of Escambia County. Our primary funding sources are from the rental income from the tenants who lease space. It is below market for the first 2 years, approximately at market in year 3. And then year 4 and 5, Lico, I like to say, we're trying to motivate the entrepreneurs to be trained to fly out of the nest, because our rates are very motivational. More details are available.
Yeah.
So the program involves some training efforts that we do there in the building. We have mentoring. I am one of the organizers of the Student Community Institute Venture Mentor Service, along with Brian Wire from the Gulf Coast Minority Chamber. He and I and 4 other folks that are no longer involved with that program went to MIT together and trained. Our mayor, a former employee of SCI, Gracie, and then a former professor at PSC, and a former member of the UWF, University of West Florida's Entrepreneurship Center. So everybody's moved on to other positions except for Brian and I. So I would encourage you all to come and visit our website. Better yet, come by the building. If you come to 1 Million Cups, that's the first Wednesday of each month at 9 a.m. We're looking for people to come and present ideas, early stage businesses, to come with questions, looking for feedback and assistance. We try to connect people. The Chamber people show up. We have Quinn Bro, who is one of the key organizers here today. He has presented. And so please feel welcome at all times. And if you want to find our social media, connect with me, and please come by the table today if you're in the building. Thanks.
All right, excellent. So a couple things. What does the difference make for an organization that's bringing in a certain percentage of income or revenue to their business from outside the area? What is the motivating factor for that? For the people out there, why is that so important?
The fundamental definition of what is economic development is importing wealth. And so therefore, if you're a business that sells products or services, then if your market grows beyond the local area, and we have firms who are locally focused initially but plan to grow beyond, a good thing. The notion here is we will take revenue from people out of town and we will reinvest it in jobs in Pensacola and Escambia County. Eventually, like we said, if you grow beyond 25 employees and you're there 5 years, then you're going to leave the building. Maybe, like some of our clients, you will buy a building or build a building or move into some other person's building and rent space. All of that is growing the local economy and creating jobs and wealth for the local people.
That's wonderful. So thank you for that explainer for that, for those who don't know why that's actually so important. At the Pensacola Chamber, we're all about stop ordering from online sources where you're spending your money and sending it outside of Pensacola. So definitely shop local, shop small if possible. But then the pinnacle, though, to growing our economy is actually creating a business that's generating revenue from outside the area and bringing money in. Again, that's why it's so important that we continue to have, people who vacation here, of course, bringing their outside money. But as a business, if you're able to bring money from outside, that's so powerful. And that actually grows our economy. So thank you for that. Now, one last thing before we go with you, Patrick, is what's that process look like for someone who wants to get involved with Collab? Do they need to just visit your website and sign up? Do they need to physically come visit you? How does that work?
There is a Connect with Us link on our website and an Apply to Join link. They fill in a simple form that triggers emails into us. From there, we contact them, have an initial discussion, try to coach them around, well, what are the requirements and do I even fit? Some people look at the requirements and say, oh, that's not a good fit. We try to make them understand. I'll go back to your example. So there are scalable ventures who are marketing the services and products out of this county. They're great. Part of the requirements of the state and our policies are STEM-based or kind of technology. Not all are creating the next Google, but several people use interesting technologies in creative ways to solve a real problem and serve the customer's needs. So the Main Street entrepreneurs who might be growing a business in downtown, Garden Street, Palafox, all the other places in Pensacola, we still want to support them because some of them have a bigger dream. Some of them want to open up a business with multiple locations out of this area. Those folks, while they might not fit right in our building requirements, are still highly valuable assets to this community.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that, Patrick. Thank you so much for your support. You can always go visit the information online that Patrick told you about, or you can come up here and visit him and talk to him directly about Collab and about the services they provide until 2 p.m. today here at Brownsville Community Center. Thanks again, Patrick.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, so next up we have Tanya. Tanya, come on over. Well, hello, Tanya.
Hello.
All right, first off, what we're going to do is just introduce yourself to everyone who's watching. Let them know who you are, and then what organization you're representing and how you're providing services for startups, entrepreneurs, and business owners here in the area.
Okay, so do I hold this? Okay,
Sure, go ahead.
So I'm Tanya Seabrook with Seabrook Marketing. I help local businesses create brand awareness and brand recognition.
Okay.
You might know one of my biggest companies that I work with is Emerald Coast Shade.
Yep.
And so if you know Emerald Coast Shade, then I'm doing my job right. I also volunteer with the Pensacola Breast Cancer Association. I wear many hats, but what I do is I'm a bootstrap entrepreneur that helps other bootstrap entrepreneurs. You know, so you don't have money to hire this big company to do these big things. You just need an extra hand, like with event marketing. So you have an event from concept design to execution. Maybe you just need someone to help you with getting the easy up put up and talking to customers. I can do that. I can do your social media marketing. I can help you build a roadmap to your social media marketing and hand it over to you, or like a lot of people will do, they'll be like, I can't do this, you do it. So I do all those things. I help that serial entrepreneur get their brand recognition and brand awareness out there.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, one of the things that many people do, they go out, they start their business, or they're going to start their business. They're real passionate about that one thing. So just an example, let's say someone loves to bake cakes, right? And so they want to start their business. They are great at baking cakes, but you know what? They're not really good at accounting. They're not really good at marketing or maybe social media, and they're not good at managing others or anything. They're really great at baking cakes. So the important thing is if marketing is not something that you feel like you are good at doing or that you want to do or have time to do because you're too busy baking cakes or whatever your passion or your trade is, well, then you can contact Tanya for the marketing needs. So where do people go to take advantage of your services? What's the best place?
So you can visit my website, which is seabrookmarketing.com. But of course, social media is where it's at. So you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, all those different channels. But check out my website, seabrookmarketing.com. It'll have links to all those.
Or better yet, you can come up here at the Brownsville Community Center here until 2 p.m. today and visit her directly. Thank you so much, Tanya. I appreciate it. Yep. All right. So I believe, are you next? All right. Well, come on up. We've got a queue of people waiting here. So hey,
designated line.
yeah.
Like a stand.
So, all right. So first of all, great to see you again. Always wonderful. Now, I know who you are, but there's viewers out here who might not know your name. How they don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us about who you are and your organization and how you help support entrepreneurs, startups, and businesses.
Fabulous. So I am Tammy Sparks. I am with Sparking a Change for Veterans. So we specifically help veterans, spouses of military veterans, spouses of deceased veterans, and active duty that want to start a business or find employment. But the primary focus for me specifically is if you want to start a business, not only do we show you what you need to have on paper to start a business, but do you have the appropriate mindset to actually start that business, push it and persevere through the difficult times, scale and grow your business when you have successful times, because there are a lot of companies that are out there that get started. They waste a lot of funds and resources only to fail. So my job is to contribute back into the veteran community to help save your money, save your time, save your resources, and then put you in the right place if you should not be starting a business. And you come to work for people like me. So
Here, let's step up just a couple steps.
Absolutely.
We've drifted away from the camera there. All right, so what does the process look like for someone who wants to get involved with your organization, take advantage of those services, and be able to just really get plugged in?
So the fastest way is you can either call me or text me at our office number, which is 850-466-6368. You can email me at Tammy S, so it's TAMIS at Tammy, TAMI-sparks.com. Either way is a fast, quick response time generally. I'm usually good about getting back to people within 24, 48 hours.
All right, that's wonderful. And now, how does it work with requirements? Is there something that people need to bring to be prepared, or they just go, they message you, you give them the information? Like, what do they need to be prepared with? Any kind of information?
Everybody's different, so we don't do a one-stop shop approach to everything. Everything is a very holistic approach, so each case and situation and individual is unique as far as I'm concerned. So when you contact me and we set up a follow-up with you, that's when I'll advise you of what you need to bring, what you need to know, what homework, if you need to do any prior to coming to see me, to be prepared. So we make sure we hook you up.
All right, Tammy. Well, let's go over your contact info one more time.
Absolutely.
The telephone number for them to message or call, and then also your email address, and then website if you had said it already, and then we'll wrap it up.
Perfect. So the phone number to the office is 850-466-6368. You can call or text, so we'll get back to you within 24 hours. The email address is Tammy, TAMIS, like Sam, at Tammy, TAMI-sparks.com. And we actually just had our website launch today.
Oh,
so
exciting.
Yay for the Net Simple folks. They're rock stars for our nonprofit worlds. So our website is actually www.sparkingachangeforveterans.org.
All right, I love it. Well, thank you so much, Tammy, and you can always visit the website that she just told us, or you can come up here until 2 p.m. today and meet with Tammy and go ahead and get that process started, fast tracked, so we don't have to wait for her to get back with you.
Yes.
All right, thanks again. Appreciate it. All right, you too. Yep. All right, so next up we have Ms. Is it Savandra? Savidra. Oh, okay, excellent. Well, pleasure to meet you. I don't know you, Savidra, so thanks for helping me out with your name. My name is Lico. I'm with the Greater Pensacola Chamber, so now you know who I am. So introduce yourself to the audience who might be watching right now, and then tell us about your organization, how you support local entrepreneurs, startup businesses, and everything like that.
Yes, I I'd love to. So my name is Savidra, and I am the executive director for Pensapreneur Kids, like entrepreneur, but it's Pensapreneur Kids. And we work with youth ages 6 to 17 years old, and we teach them how to take their creative ideas and how to start a business even at a young age. And we literally have kids within that entire age range. And they make some amazing things. Some of them bake items, whether it's cupcakes or cookies. Some of them make jewelry. It's so much stuff. We have a lot of artists who are really good, and so we really teach them how to build a business at a young age, and we tell them what entrepreneurship is, because a lot of kids have never heard of it. They don't know how they can start in this particular area, so we just teach them about entrepreneurship.
That is wonderful. So you said ages 6 to what?
17.
6 to 17. And what kind of business would someone have as a child, or what kind of business would a child have that it would get involved with Pensapreneur Kids? Thanks.
Yeah, so we see a variety of different things. Again, sometimes, they bake stuff. We've seen cookies, we've seen cakes. They make candy. They do art on rocks. They make canvases. Some people do like live drawings where they can literally look at you or look at me, and then they can sketch it. So we literally see a lot of different things. It's so cool to see these kids at young ages being brave enough, because it's hard work sometimes starting a business, to create a business. And then most importantly, we teach them how to communicate with people, because when you have a small business, you got to know how to be able to communicate effectively, how to talk to adults outside of their parents and their teachers, and really how to grow and scale their business. But another important piece is financial literacy. So taking that money, saving some, spending some, and giving some.
Excellent. Well, I love it. Savidra, what is the best way for people to find out more information if they want to go ahead and get their kid signed up with Pensapreneur Kids?
They can go to our Facebook page. So if you type in Pensapreneur Kids, they can go there and they can get connected with us, as well as our website, and then they connect that way. They can also send me an email. My email address is director@pensapreneurkids.com, and I'd love to set up a meeting. We can chat more, and I'll give you all the information you need to get started.
That is lovely. Well, thank you so much. You can contact her through the ways that she just told you on the digital channels, or you can come up here until 2 p.m. at Brownsville Community Center and pay her a visit directly. Go ahead and bring your kid if they're not in, they're probably in school right now, but so yeah, that's right. If your kid is homeschooled, then bring your kid up here as part of the curriculum and introduce them to Savidra, and they can go ahead and get you lined up if you all are, if you'll have some young budding entrepreneurs out there. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so next up we have Kara. Hey, Kara.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming up and supporting Startup Source Pensacola. We know that your organization, Student Community Institute, has always been bullish on supporting entrepreneurs and businesses, startups, really in all capacities. But tell us, first off, a little bit about yourself, your role at Studer, and then also what resources are you all providing for startups, for entrepreneurs and businesses in the area?
Yeah, so I'm Kara, like he said. So my job is the Building Jobs Program Manager. So I get to oversee all things building job at Studer Community Institute, and I've been there almost 2 years next month. And so we offer the VMS program. So it's the Venture Mentoring Service. We've adopted it from MIT. We're a sister program with them, and it offers free group mentoring. So you have to apply for the program, but it is totally free if you get in, and it pairs you with 3 to 4 mentors, like I said, and there's no cost, and there's a 2-year time limit, but after the first 2 years you can renew for an additional 2 years. And we have over 50 mentors, from legal to CPAs to warehouse to scaling to pretty much anything tech. All of those people are within our mentoring service, and so that's something we offer. We offer EntreCon, that's coming up, and so it's our business and leadership conference, and it's our 10th year of EntreCon, so we're really excited. And this year our theme is to discover your potential. So how do you do that? And so it's going to be different speakers throughout the day. It's 2 full days, November 13th and 14th. And so we're really excited about that. And then we also have a Finance 101 class coming up September 26th, and it's going to be about small businesses, and it really goes over the basics of what it is that you need to start a business and how it is, what's a P&L sheet, what is your gross, what's profit, what's net, what's all that stuff. And so kind of just go over all of that. And then we also offer a triage program. So kind of like what we're doing here today, but you could come into our area and if we can't help you, we will connect you with people who can help you.
That is wonderful. So what does VMS stand for again?
Venture Mentoring Service.
All right, the Venture Mentoring Service. And you said that the first 2 years, it's complimentary, so you can get involved, but then after 2 years, you can take advantage of that and renew. What are the requirements for the business? Do they have to be a certain size, either big or small, to be able to qualify for that?
So there is no requirement, actually, really. You just have to have a business. It doesn't matter if you're revenue making, not revenue making, revenue is at $1 million, revenue is at $1. It doesn't matter. You get to apply for it. So it's something that we really enjoy and love to help other people grow.
All right, that's exciting. And then you did a little plug for Entrecron. When is that?
November 13th and 14th.
Okay, excellent. So where do people go to find out more information?
Yeah, so you go to studeri, with the letter I.org.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you so much, Kara. Appreciate it. You can go to studeri.org to find out the information about everything that she talked about, or better yet, you can come up here until 2 p.m. today, pay her a visit, and then you can have all that information, talk to her, go ahead and get plugged in and signed up. So thanks again, Kara.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so it looks like next up we have Bree. Hey, Bree. Long time no see, Bree. Actually, it hasn't been that long, but it is so good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Well, fantastic. Well, first off, go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience. Tell us who you are and the organization that you're representing today.
Okay, so I am the founder and principal consultant of McCassell Consulting. It's a private label. We do management consulting for entrepreneurs and for business owners to help them better align with their goals and achieving those growth goals. Today, I'm just here to kind of network, connect, see old friends, and make new friends. So.
Oh, wonderful. All right, excellent. For those who don't know, McCassell is the last name. That's correct, right?
That's correct.
Okay, excellent. So that's how you came up with the name. Now, when it comes to services, what are some of the services that are most valuable that you provide to entrepreneurs, business owners, and startups?
Finance, accounting, and marketing. Those three things are a killer. So they can be very instrumental if you do them right, or they could hurt your business. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to someone earlier, and I used the example of someone who wanted to start a business who says bakes cakes. I just pulled that one out and said, okay, well, let's use this as an example. They, started at their house in their kitchen. They started baking cakes. They started selling it to their friends. Now they're actually going to do it as a business. They're really great at baking cakes, but they are terrible at all those things that you just said. And you need all those things to actually run a business. Doesn't matter how good you bake cakes. If you don't have those three things, then you're still just baking cakes out of your kitchen. You're not growing, you're not expanding, and you're not able to turn it into a viable business without pulling your hair out. So, I think that in many cases, the businesses that do fail because they don't get the right people, or they don't get the right organizations or things in place to do all those things that you just said, because they love baking the cake, but they don't like doing any other things. So that is wonderful. Well, what's the best way for people to find out more and get involved with what you offer?
So I do have my own website. You can connect there. It's mccasselconsulting.com. I am on LinkedIn as well. And then we do have an Instagram account just to kind of connect with the younger people. But we focus on planning, and then once we have a solid plan, we help with implementing that plan.
Well, that is wonderful. Well, make sure you go visit. How long are you going to be here today?
I'm thinking I'm going to have a little lunch with you guys, and then I'll probably head out after that.
All right, well then you better get here before she finishes her Sunnies today. All right, thank you so much, Bree. So good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, excellent. Who do we got next up? All right, Ms. Ramona Hunter. come on up. Hello, Ramona. My name is Lico. I'm with the Pensacola Chamber. So what I'd like you to do is introduce yourself to our audience, the people who might be watching now or maybe on replay, and then tell us about your organization and what you are doing to help support startups, entrepreneurs, and businesses in our area.
Okay, well, I'm here as a supporter. I don't have a table, but my name is Ramona Hunter. I am the proud owner of 3 businesses here in the local area. I have Jade Venue, which is an event space. We host business meeting and all life cherished moments, from baby showers to celebration of life. And I also own Ramona Hunter Events. It's a designing company where we plan and design luxury events from business, from corporate world to private clients, weddings, parties. And then we have a rental company where we provide luxury rental items from tents and chairs, and everything in between, all your essential needs. And I'm here today. I came to network, but I've gotten so much more out of being here. I found someone to help me with marketing, business funding. I was able to volunteer the chamber, so it has been an amazing experience for me, and I really appreciate you all for putting this together.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, we're glad that you came to participate and also to be able to take advantage of what all of these other organizations have to offer. I mean, it's really kind of a nice little incubation here of all these different services and everything. So what's the best way for people to get in touch with you to find out more?
Jade Venue at www.jadevenue or hello@jadevenue.com, or Facebook and Instagram at Jade Venue. My first name and last name is my designing company, Ramona Hunter Events.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you so much, Ramona. Thank you for coming out. We sure do appreciate it. You can always come see Ramona if you get up here and hurry before 2 p.m. I don't know how long you'll be hanging out today.
I've been hanging out about an hour, and I've been able to talk to everyone and get some valuable information.
All right, excellent. Thank you so much, Ramona.
Thank you.
All right, so up next, looks like we have Neil. Hey, Neil. Good to see you again.
You as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'd love for you to do, you're a familiar face and name for me, but there might be someone out there that doesn't know you. I don't know how. I mean, you've been on covers of magazines and all that stuff. I mean,
Blow my ego up.
Yeah. But go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone out there. Let us know who you are and then the organization that you're representing.
Sure. Yeah, thank you, Lico. So my name is Neil Grossheider, and I'm the owner of the Alternative Board Emerald Coast. So what the Alternative Board is we bring in business owners to pretty much form a board of directors for each other. Think of it as a group of your best friends supporting each other, helping you through business situations, opportunities, just getting together with other business owners to really help and move your business forward, all in a confidential setting. We also have business coaching, consulting, and just a worldwide network, honestly, of other TAB members to help and support each other grow.
All right, that is awesome. Now, I've seen all the different things that you've, been involved in. I mean, you're all over the place all the time. But when it comes to your services, what is it that someone needs to have prepared, or are there any requirements for them to be able to take advantage of what you offer?
So the requirements are actually really simple. There's only 4. So when we have a board, we actually have 6 to 8 business owners per board. And the only 4 requirements for each board is you have to be a delightful person. It's true. You have to, because we will not have a toxic environment. You have to be able to provide value to other business owners. You have to be able to receive value from other business owners, which is kind of hard for people to hear that they're wrong or that they may be going about something the wrong way. Then lastly, the 4th one is we can have no competitors per board.
Gotcha.
So that's really all it comes down to.
Well, I love it. So what is the best way for people to be able to get involved in one of your groups and to be able to, get signed up?
Yeah, definitely. So go to our website, tabemeraldcoast.com. That's TAB, stands for the Alternative Board, emeraldcoast.com. You'll get a lot more information there. Feel free to contact me through that or shoot me an email. My email's on there as well, and phone number.
All right. Thank you so much, Neil. Pleasure to see you once again. And thanks for your involvement with Startup Source Pensacola.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Yep. Okay, excellent. Well, it looks like we are done with everyone for today. So just wanted to give you the final details. Startup Source Pensacola Entrepreneur Resource Expo is up here at the Brownsville Community Center here on Cervantes Street. So pretty easy to find, but it'll be here until 2 o'clock. You'll be able to go around the room. There are multiple organizations that you connect with, ones that we did not talk to today. We've got the City of Pensacola over here. We've got Legal Shield. You've got University of West Florida Institute for Human and Machine and Cognition, Santa Rosa Economic Development, Florida SBDC. We've got, of course, the Pensacola Chamber and Gulf Coast Minority Chamber, and just a lot more. So, do we have one more? Okay, I was about to close it out by the nick of time. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, my name's Lico.
Please don't close it out, all right? Please don't close it out.
All right, well, we're going to close it out with you. So,
okay.
First off, what I'd like to do is just go ahead and introduce yourself first, and then tell us about the organization that you're affiliated with.
Okay, my name is Jamal Sharp, and my organization, well, we have a nonprofit changing the narrative, but also we have a dessert shop. It's called by the name of BAM Snowballs. Gourmet snowballs, best shaved ice in the city.
All right, excellent. So tell us about the snowballs. Tell us about what sets your snowballs apart from others, but then fill us in about this nonprofit that you're talking about.
Okay, for sure. So BAM Snowballs is superhero themed. BAM, what that kind of give you? Automatopoeia. So you come in, it's going to be superhero themed. It's going to be the best fine shaved ice. We stuff it with ice cream, cheesecake. We could put apples on top, strawberries on top, blueberries on top. Come check us out, 840 West Michigan Avenue. But it's more and it's way deeper than just the snowball shop. You know, we say one snowball, one family, one community at a time. We do a whole bunch of give backs. We wrote a children's book to kind of inspire the youth. So everything within our snowball shop, we always want to cater to the youth and target the youth and inspire them. We're young black business owners. When we started, we were probably 22 years old. We hire young and we see them go do great things. So with that, we wrote a children's book by the name of Unleash Your Inner Hero. I actually have a shirt on because we just left from one of our programs. So within Changing the Narrative, that's our partner nonprofit, my brother and a few other great guys and girls, we came together to create Changing the Narrative, all right? And with that, we basically want to just teach kids to be creative, innovative, and entrepreneurial. And within that, we just let them know their imagination is the gateway to their future. So we have a series of programs. In Pensacola, we have a children's literacy initiative. So we're trying to increase literacy rates in Pensacola, and we have a few programs called Real Heroes Read, and the elementary school is here. And we also host a series of workshops. And we have something called Mindset Matters. I know I'm rambling on, but just listen, please. Mindset Matters. We teach soft skills. We teach kids to be creative, innovative, and entrepreneurial. Our 3 E's: educate, expose, and empower. So we love to teach these young kids that, and even just young men and women to grow and just become better selves. We want to see a better community. We want to see the community grow into what it should be.
I love it. I love it. And you all thought you were just going to hear about some snowballs. So that's good stuff. Now, how did someone get involved? Well, let's go two questions.
All right.
Where are you with BAM Snowballs? But when it comes to all the other things that you just talked about, all the services, all the things for kids, the reading and everything like that, how does someone get involved or help support that?
Okay, for sure. So our BAM Snowballs location, 840 West Michigan Avenue. And then, so that's where our brick and mortar, but we do have a mobile unit as well. So if you just hit our Instagram or our DM, you can see how we can get the truck involved into your event, your party, or things of that nature. And then as far as changing the narrative, we have an Instagram, we are CTN, but you can just go to our website and you can fill out a volunteer form, a sponsorship form if you would like to donate, but then also just tell us, man, we love to volunteer and donate our times as well. So if there's any youth anywhere that needs some help, needs some mentoring, or we could provide our programs, we're coming. So just reach out.
I love it. I love it. All right, excellent. So one more time before we wrap this up, go ahead and tell people where they can find out more one more time.
Jamal Sharp, go on bamsnowballs.com, no W in snow, and then also wearectn.org. Give us a holler.
All right, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, Quinn, do we have any more? Do we got any more? All right, excellent. Well, thank you very much, everybody. You've got until 2 p.m. to come on up here. Thank you for all the supporters. Thank you, Sonny's.